Okay guys, so I'll be using milk cotton yarn for ply. The diameter of my froggy cookie was about 6 centimeters. This may change depending on your yarn, hook and the tension. So without further ado, let's get started. First you're gonna start with a magic ring. So to make the magic ring, I'm gonna form an X on top of my two fingers, the index and the middle finger, just like this. I'm gonna send the hook under and over and pull it and twist. Yarn over again and pull it through that loop. So that is the start of my magic ring. Next you're gonna insert into that big circle and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through, making your first single crochet. Next you're gonna make 6 more single crochets into that same ring. If making the magic ring is difficult for you, you can just make 2 chains and into the first chain make 7 single crochets. That will act as a magic ring. After you finish making 7 single crochets, you can pull from the other end to close the ring like this. And your work should look something like this. That is the end of round 1. For round 2, you're gonna make 2 single crochets into each of those stitches. So you'll end up with 14 single crochets as the total stitch count by the end of round 2. And if you are a beginner, as soon as you make your first stitch, mark it with your stitch marker. If you see INC in a pattern, that means increase, which means you have to make 2 stitches into same stitch. So if your pattern calls for double crochets and it says increase, you must make 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Now in this case, we are just making 2 single crochets into the same stitch. Continue making 2 single crochets into the same stitch until you reach the end of this row, and I'll meet you guys. Now we are at round 3. So for this, into the first stitch you're gonna make 1 single crochet, and don't forget to mark your first stitch. Into the next stitch you're gonna make 2 single crochets, that means you are doing an increase. Into the next, again a single crochet, and into the next an increase. So you could see the pattern, it's single crochet increase. You're gonna alternate between single crochet increase until you reach the end of this row, and you'll be having a total stitch count of 21. I'll meet you guys by the end of the row. This is how your work should look like, and to start off with our round 4, you're gonna make 1 single crochet into the first stitch. Into the next, you're gonna make 2 single crochets, which means you are doing an increase, and into the next, you're gonna make 1 single crochet. So that is the pattern you're gonna repeat until you reach the end of this row. Single crochet, increase, single crochet. You'll be having 28 stitches by the end of the row. I'll see you guys there. For round 5, into the first stitch, place a single crochet. Into the second, place a single crochet. Into the third, place a single crochet. And into the fourth, you're gonna make an increase. So 3 single crochet increase until you reach the end of the row, and you'll be having 35 stitches. I'll meet you guys at the end of round 5. Now we are at the final round of the froggy cookie. You're gonna make 4 single crochets. So into the first, place a single crochet. Into the second, a single crochet. Into the third, a single crochet. Into the fourth, a single crochet. And now to form the leg, we are going to make the bobble stitch. For that, you're gonna yarn over and insert your hook into that stitch. Pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops only. Now you got 2 loops on your hook, you're gonna yarn over and into that same stitch, insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops only. Now you have 3. You're gonna repeat this until you have 5 loops altogether on your hook. So I'm just doing the last one. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I have 5 loops on my hook. Now what I'm gonna do is yarn over and pull through all those 5 loops. That is a bobble stitch. Next you're gonna continue making 5 single crochets. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Into the next you're gonna do a bobble stitch. So you're gonna yarn over, insert the hook into that next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Again yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. You got 3 loops now. Yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And one more time. Now we have 5 loops and we're gonna yarn over and pull through those 5 loops. Okay. Next you're gonna do 2 single crochets and then start forming the eye of the froggy. Okay, so now to start the eye, we are going to make 1/2 double crochet into the next. So yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 3 loops. And into the next, you're gonna make a double crochet. And into that same stitch where you made the double crochet, you're gonna make a half treble crochet. So this might be new. So what we are doing is, you're gonna yarn over twice, insert the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. You got 3 loops left on your hook. Then yarn over and pull through all those 3 loops. And next into that same you're gonna make a double crochet. So altogether you made 3 stitches into that same stitch. And into the next place a half double crochet and just place a single crochet into the next and into the next 2 stitches. 2 legs and the eye is complete. Half of the froggy face is done and you are basically gonna repeat the same thing to the next part. So you're gonna start off with a half double crochet into the next, and then into the next you're gonna place 3 stitches, a double crochet, half treble crochet and a double crochet. After that, into the next you're gonna place a half double crochet, and into the next 2 stitches you're gonna place 1 single crochet each, and into the next a bobble stitch. After the bobble stitch, into the next 5, you're gonna place a single crochet each. After those 5 single crochets, you're gonna make the last bobble. The last bobble is done, and now you're gonna make single crochets until you reach your stitch marker, and you're gonna finish that round. With that, the base of our froggy is done. So you have to make 2 for the front and back of the cookie. To end the round, I just made a slip stitch. You don't have to do it, you can just, after finish making the final single crochet, you can just cut the yarn off and finish it off. For the cream, I wanted it to be yellow, so you can have any color you like. I'm gonna follow the same pattern for the middle cream, except the last round. Since this is going to be sandwiched in the middle of the 2 purple layers, you don't have to make the bobbles, so you're gonna follow the exact same pattern without doing the 4 bobbles. At the places where you had to make the bobble stitch, you can just replace it with a single crochet. So it's the same pattern, just replace the bobbles with a single crochet and you have yourself the cream. So this is what it's gonna look like. Basically the froggy face without the arms and the legs. And we are done. So all we have to do now is make the face details and give the finishing touches. So this is a very quick pattern, a very easy and quick pattern. I hope you guys liked it. Okay, after finishing the hiding the yarn and doing everything blah blah blah, I'm gonna glue the layers together. Make sure that the hands and legs are aligned properly, and just like this, it's gonna be sandwiched like this. You can see here I'm giving the face details to the froggy. You can use felt, cut the eye and mouth from felt and glue it on, but here I'm embroidering the face because I kind of want to get that look. So I'm using a black thread with the help of a needle. I'm just making two little eyes and a happy face to my little froggy. Aww, look here, we have ourselves a cute little froggy cookie. So if you want to convert this into a key tag, simply attach a keychain like this and attach it to your tote or your bag, and you can carry it anywhere you want. I would really love to see your froggy cookies. You can also decorate the froggy's belly with like chips. Oh, and here you can see the previous tutorial. I think the one before the previous one. It's a froggy coaster. As you can see, I have a froggy obsession. You can even see Barney in the back. Well then, thank you for joining in, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye bye.